Hey, my name is Bret Johnson with Realty Network Group at Realty Executives, and I want to discuss the term that's so often used in the real estate industry, contingency. A lot of home buyers and sellers are unsure of what this means and how it can impact their sale. So let's break it down, go over a few tips on what to do to deal with contingencies. So let's start with the basics. What does contingent mean? Essentially, it means that a sale is pending on certain conditions being met. Usually some kind of agreement between buyers and sellers. For example, if a buyer makes an offer on a home, but that buyer needs to sell their current home first in order to use those proceeds towards the purchase, that offer would be considered contingent upon a successful closing of the buyer's primary property. Another form of contingency is when a buyer has agreed to certain conditions and will only move forward with the purchase if those conditions are met. For example, they may agree to buy a house subject to an inspection or an appraisal being successful. So how do contingencies affect buyers and sellers? Well, primarily for buyers, including a contingency may diminish the strength of their offer. If there are two offers on a house, one with a contingency, the other without, the one without contingencies would be considered more favorable to the seller. Why is that? Well, for sellers, a contingent deal can often take longer to close due to the fact that there are additional steps involved to satisfy those conditions of the contract. In some cases, it may lead to a failed sale or one or more of the contingencies not being met, and ultimately the seller is back on the market with no sale at all. So as you can see, contingencies in a transaction can definitely present some additional challenges that you need to address when you're buying or selling a home. It's therefore super important that you understand the problems of a contingent offer before proceeding with any of the sales, and make sure that you work with a qualified professional who can walk you through the process step by step. If you have further questions on this topic or would like to discuss your situation in more detail, give me a call at 480-775-7700. We can discuss further. Thanks so much for watching.